good to see it. It's a vision thing. And just remember, guys, it's not $2.99 anymore. It's $3.29. That's the only difference in the world. What's that? Yeah, you can download it. It's in your Power Center. Yeah, that's true. All right, off the bat, first of all, we'll talk about, you're a brand new associate, okay? Yeah, we'll do this first. You're a brand new associate. You just signed up. How do you make a list now? I just said list. That's the first thing you do is make a list for associates. Okay, that's how you're going to do it. I don't care if it's your next door neighbor. I mean, make a list of, just sit down for an hour and think of every person that's ever come into your life. It sounds crazy. I have a guy that walks a German Shepherd down my street every day. He's on my list. Don't even know his name. Don't care. Guy that walks German Shepherd. Think back to grade school. Think back to your buddy in grade school. Don't care if you didn't talk to him for 20 years. Call him anyway. Everybody goes on the list, okay? It says 25 names. That's a joke. You could write 200 names probably in 10 minutes. People know more people than you really think, all right? So, break that list down. Now, what I do is this. You qualify your list. I'm just going to do my own thing. Get yourself there, okay? We break the list down into two separate parts. Two parts. The A list and the B list. We'll go with the B list first. B list is just everybody, one of your friends, whoever it is, you know, just warm market, whatever it is. The A list is successful people. So A list successful, B list is pretty much everybody else, okay? We'll do successful people first. Now, how many of you guys, and it's okay, you're not in your comfort zone, how many of you guys get kind of scared to call people that are very successful or you know, above them? It's okay, I mean, same deal. All right, lose that attitude now. Now your attitude is this. There's no reason anybody in this room can walk out that door and have the mindset of a presidential director. There's absolutely no reason. I don't care if you're in business for an hour or 10 years. Your confidence level is through the roof, and it will show when you're talking to people. Successful people, this is how you do it first. You call them. Now, successful people, I always define successful people as not being millionaires. Yes, they can be multimillionaires. That's great. Think of success as this. Business owners, you know, they know about running a business. That's good. You know, millionaires are good too. I mean, obviously they know what they're doing. Successful could be your old school principal, school teacher, somebody you look up to. We always talk about like the mother, you know, like the housewife of the neighborhood. She brings the kids over. Everybody looks up to her, you know, that kind of thing. I never kind of, success is, you're going to figure out what success means. People you look up to, that's it. All right, now, how do you get in contact with them? Now, throw this out there before we get into that. If you think about, like, let's say you're a 7 on the Richter scale, confidence level, 6 or 7, most people will go to the 5s, 4s, and 3s, right? They would always say, okay, well, I'll talk to this person. I need the money. And then you sign up 5s, 4s, and 3s, and then who do you think the 5s, 4s, and 3s are going to talk to? 3s, 2s, and 1s, and then you're going to have a team of zeros running around. Not good. Not calling anybody a 0, but it happens. If you consider yourself a 7 on the Richter scale, the first people you want to go to is people above you, because you're new at the business, it's okay. Now here's what you do. You call that person up. I'm going to call Mr. Smith, okay, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, it's James. How are you? Now, first thing I say is, obviously, how are you today? I don't get into how's the family, how's this, how's that. You know why you're calling for one reason. Don't jerk them around. You call her, you can talk about the family afterwards. But you say, Mr. Smith, the reason I'm calling you is this. You know, I really look up to you. Okay, you just open up. I really look up to you. You're very successful. You know, you're the CEO of this company. You're worth a lot of money. Whatever. You're very successful. Anything you do touches the gold. Everybody looks up to you. You know the person, so figure out why they're successful and you tell them why. The reason I'm calling is this. I got involved with something. Now, again, it's up to you. I keep saying it's up to you because you can say I got involved with a new opportunity. People don't like that sometimes. I got involved in a new business. Okay, if they're a business person. I got involved in something that was pretty cool. That's what I say to people, okay? Mr. Smith, I got involved in something, and I absolutely love it. I think it's amazing. I think it's really going to do me good in my life, you know? I was wondering, would you mind, now I blew their head up in the beginning, so now their head is this big, okay, so they can't fit through the door. That's what you do. It's okay, that's what you do. So then you say, Mr. Smith, I was wondering, would you do me a favor? I would love your opinion on what I'm doing. I would love to see your opinion on this because, you know, I'm new at this game here, and I just wanted to see, should I continue? Am I smart for doing it? I'd love your input. You're very successful. Blow their head up as you go. And of course, they're going to say, oh, absolutely, James. Of course, I'll take a look at it for you, whatever you need. Now, here's what you do. I really appreciate that. Don't say, okay, when are you available this week? No. You say, Mr. Smith, Thursday around 7 o'clock I could probably do, or like Sunday around noon. Which is better for you? 2 different times. Because if you say, what's good for you this week? Oh, I'm swamped. Call my secretary, maybe sometime this week, maybe sometime next week. It's going to happen. Everybody probably did that already, but Give them 2 separate times, and if you can't make it, just say, okay, is there a better day for you? Set the appointment. The appointment is what it is. So now you're ready to go see Mr. Smith. Now, there's many different ways you can show him the presentation. We'll get into the home meetings and DVDs later, but whether it's the DVD, I kind of like the DVD approach, okay? Because you go in there, you're innocent still. You're like a little baby fawn, rising, all right? You just walk in and say, I have a DVD, I'm going to show it to you, because you don't want to walk in and say, I'm the man at this, Mr. Smith, come on, we're going to do this together, because you're really innocent now, you want his opinion on it. You're setting yourself up here. You walk in with a little DVD, you pop it in. Now you should watch the DVD with them. You go to the business presentation, you sit next to him. Whatever it is, you sit with them. Do not say a word the entire time. Don't say a word at all the entire time with Mr. Smith. Afterwards, now what is most associates going to do afterwards? Do you want to sign up? Let's do it right now, right? It's okay. It's everybody does. They're excited. No, you don't. Because you'd be lying to him if you asked him to sign up. You want his opinion. You turn to him and say, Mr. Smith, you don't say, what do you think? You don't say, do you have any questions? Because you're new. You don't even know it. You don't even know how to answer anything, so you look stupid if you do that, right? You say, Mr. Smith, now, seeing the information, do you know anybody in your sphere of influence that might actually want to do this with me? I'm pretty excited about it. And then you go over a couple points. It's electricity. Everybody uses it. It's not like a pill, product, cup, or a potion. It's a ground floor. You go into a certain couple points with them about it, but you just say, do you have anybody in your sphere of influence? Now, I mean this, 7, 8 at a time, 10 times, they'll say, you know what? I can do this. Or I have no time, but my wife will do it, and we'll put it, and we'll use my contacts with my wife. A lot of times that happens, but sometimes it doesn't. Don't get upset, because you only ask for their opinion. Do you know anybody in your sphere of influence? My buddy Billy would kill at this. He used to be in a couple of these deals. He's amazing. Give him a call. Here's his number, okay? Don't ask Mr. Smith to do the business yet. So what you do is, Mr. Smith, okay, I'm going to call Billy now. You call Billy up. Billy, James Levins, how are you? You have no idea who I am. Great, okay, well, I'm just with Mr. Smith on Sunday afternoon, and I showed him something I got involved in, and he would not stop talking about you. Blow Billy's head up bigger than Mr. Smith, okay? I mean this, it works. So you say, Billy, Mr. Smith said you'd be absolutely amazing. I was wondering, do you have any time to speak? He told me, you have to see this. What is it? You know what, Billy? Now, normally you'd say, well, here's the deal. It's 3 and 10 power plant. You become managing director, and you can pay 25 cents, and then you end up being, dude, no, you have no idea what you're talking about here. Leave me alone. You know, Billy, I don't want to explain it the wrong way over the phone. I'm pretty new to it, so would you mind just sitting as a visual thing? No problem. So you sit down with Billy. Billy knows exactly what the market is. He knows what to do. But here's the problem with Billy. Billy said, you know what, James? I'd love to do it. But I don't have any money. Okay. Okay, that's not good. You don't figure $20. Okay. Well, Billy, do you know anybody that might want to do this then? Can I have a referral? Yeah, well, my buddy, pick a name. Debbie, we'll go with women. We'll go with females. Debbie wants to do the business. All right, Debbie, my friend Debbie will kill this. I know that she's looking for more time with her kids, so on and so forth. This is called driving down to build up. Dig down to build up, okay? Debbie would love to do this. Let's go see Debbie. So you get Debbie's connection from Billy. You call her, you set it up. Debbie's ready to do, let's just blast through here because we don't have a lot of time. Debbie's ready to do the business after you show it. After you use everybody's credibility, Debbie says, I'm ready to sign up. Debbie, hold on 1 second. Billy gave me your name. By law, by right, in my own head, I cannot sign you up without contacting Billy first because he gave me your name. But here's the deal. 4 o'clock today, 6 o'clock, whatever time you want, I will sign you up. I will come back over, I will call you, we will sign you up by 6 o'clock today. But I have to call Billy first because he gave me the referral for you. Okay? Here's what you do. You call Billy up. Billy, Debbie's ready to rock and roll, man. She actually has 55 people on her list we're going to call. That 329, can you find that 329 today? Do you want to go ahead and get the residuals, or do you want me to go ahead and go over? Well, okay, Billy's going to find the money, guys. And if he doesn't, that's his problem. But Billy, hang on, you found the money? I can't sign you up yet. Because Mr. Smith gave me the referral. Okay? Hang on 1 second, Billy. I will sign you up at 4 o'clock today, because Debbie signed up at 6. Billy's going to sign up at 4. Mr. Smith, you're the man. I blew your head up before, but now you're not going to put hats on your head anymore. You're so big now. Mr. Smith, you're the man. Billy's ready to do the business. And guess what? Debbie's ready to do it too. Now, I know you're too busy for this, because you are a busy man. But your business is already starting without you. Would you like to go ahead and collect the residuals, or do you want me to just go ahead and get all of it? You dug down to build up. You just got 3 associates, and you might not, but they'll give you referrals always, because whose credibility are you using? The successful person. You're using all their credibility. You're not walking in there like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I don't know who you are. You're walking in with their credibility like you already know them. That's no marketing. Everybody understands, successful person's only about opinion. Never ask them to do the business afterwards. That's the biggest problem they have. And then he goes, I don't want to do this, kid. Come on. You want my opinion on it? It's pretty good. Go do it. You just say, look, I don't even want you to do it. Don't tell them that, but you have to have that attitude. I don't even care if you do it or not. I want your referrals. That's successful people. You ready for everybody else? Yeah, okay. Everybody else on your list. Ryan said it perfect before. You don't even have to say the whole $5 million company. I mean, you should if you want to, but me, you know your friends. They don't care if you say, I have a $9 trillion company. You do that right now. Listen, here's the deal. I don't care if you do it. I don't care if you like it. All I care is if you see it, because you're going to see what happens to me in the next 6 months, year to my life. You're going to see what happens to me, and I don't want you to say, how did you get debt-free, dude? How do you not have a mortgage payment anymore? Well, I got involved in this thing a year ago, and you said no. Right? You said no. You said no before you even saw it. Well, what is it? Well, why do you want to know that? I could have told you a year ago. You said no. I don't care if you do it. I don't care if you like it. All I care is if you see it, because your friends will say no, 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 N-O before they know, no, K-N-O-W, anything you're talking about. Do not throw up on them. Do not say, oh, it's yeah, you get 3 people, and then they get 10, and they get 3. Your friends go, oh, it's one of the pyramid scams, all that kind of stuff. We'll go over that in a second. That's my favorite. We'll go over that in a second. But what I'm saying is your friends, obviously you want to do it with them, because you want to work as a team. Like me, it was great. It was me, my brother, my sister-in-law, my 2 buddies growing up, and it was awesome. We could all stick together and do this together as friends. That's the coolest part. But your friends also are going to be Danny Downers, Debbie Downers. You're stupid for doing them. And they're going to want to drag you down. But I mean it. Just show it to them. Give me 20 minutes. Show the DVD. They probably won't come to a meeting. Some will, some won't. But just go to their house. Here's what you do. Bring the DVD to their house. You guys know where they live, right? Cool. Call them. Yo, what's up, man? You home? Yeah, I'm home. Answer your door. I haven't seen
DVD's ready.
It's really cool. Yeah, it works. I mean, it works. Just sit on the doorstep. Because here's the thing, guys. You're going to call these people, you're going to explain. You guys are going to throw up on the phone. I did it too. I had no idea what I was doing. I did it in the beginning. I'm guilty. But if you just take it from the beginning, do not explain it over the phone. We always joke around. There's 2 things you can't do over the phone. Give a haircut and ignite, right? You can't do it. You can't explain the business. So you want them to see it. Any way you can get them in front of information. Now me, this is where the corporate's over here and I'm over here. I give everybody 3 strikes. 3 strikes, that's it. I call you once. Yes, yeah, James, I'll look at it, no problem. All right, what do you do? Yeah, call me on Tuesday. All right. I call you Tuesday, you don't answer my phone. That's what happens. Anybody else get ignored? Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't do that to me now. That's a rule. That's twice. All right, twice you ignore me. 3rd time, here's the deal. Leave a message. Guess what? You have no idea what you're ignoring right now, but now you can't do it. Have a good day. That's it. And then just hang out. That's cool. Car business. You know what's funny? Everybody's like, oh, you're a car salesman. I'm absolutely not a car salesman. I'm a wholesaler. You know what that means? That means I don't get calls at 3 in the morning when your car breaks down, because what I do is I buy it from the dealership, and every Wednesday was my Super Bowl. I run the cars through the auction, and they went to South Africa, they went to New York, they went to everywhere I didn't care about. Okay, I was a wholesaler. Anthony knows this. People would come on my lot, and I'd be sitting there, and I'd be just doing my inventory and stuff. And the guy walking, I'm interested in that car. I'm like, oh, no, it's not for sale. Why? I want to buy it. No. You're not buying a car, because you know what? It's going to break down. You're going to call me on Sunday. You're going to hate my life. I was not a car salesman, but I want to buy the car. If you buy this car and it breaks down, if you call me, we're going to have a problem. That's the deal, because you know I don't want to sell it to you. They want it more. They want it more, okay? So have that approach. Don't be too cocky in the beginning. You know, don't say, hey, I want to introduce your business. If you don't want to do it, I don't even care. You know, don't say that. Mark a little bit in the beginning. All right, so that's every friends. Now, what's really cool about this is people always ask me and say, well, I always hear the word pyramid scam. Anybody hear of a pyramid scam? Yeah. Absolutely. I love that word in the beginning. That's why me and my dad, anything he would tell me I would do. Obviously, my father, I look up to him. In the beginning, you know, it's shaped like a pyramid. Sure, I said, Dad, Chris keeps bugging me to get in this thing. You know, I actually got in. You know, what do you think? He's like, just be careful, man. Be careful of him. You know, we all heard bad things, right? That's fine. And everybody says, is this a pyramid? Absolutely. Hurry up and get in before it collapses. Oh, it's a scam. Okay, define scam. Oh, it's a scam. Okay, define scam right now. What is it? Well, it's one of those things. All right, come on, you got a little